It's not as noisy now. Wait. It's quite slow. It's not as noisy now.
We have here Wi-Fi, right?
Hmm?
We have Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah? Okay, guys. Ready? It's not 12 yet.
59.
59. Great. Should we start?
Okay, it's quite. I can hear us.
Okay.
So you can just make a speaker.
Hi guys.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 할랄팀입니다. 할랄팀입니다. 오늘은 we're gonna speak in English.
Hi guys. 안녕하세요.
So today we prepared a few questions to answer.
Should we start now?
Yeah.
Who's watching?
Me. I think you have to turn this off because it's hearing. We are actually going to talk about. First of all, we're gonna talk in English. So yeah, different from other teams, and we'll be talking about like our life in Korea. Korea is our second home. So we create a few questions that are maybe very common questions for foreigners who are living in Korea, or like some types of experience we want to share with you, like culture shocks, because we have very different countries. So if someone could actually talk about the first question.
So the first question is, how did you come to Korea, or like why did you come to Korea?
So
Well, actually, I think we have quite similar
stories,
stories.
yeah.
Because we're from Central University, and we actually got each of us got a scholarship there. So that's why we came. That's like the main reason. But I think everything starts with the love for the K-pop and K-drama.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it is for
she's
Fia.
like old K-pop, and we're quite like young, new generation of K-pop.
So because of scholarships or because the love of K-pop
And friends.
and friends.
Yeah, for
influence.
Fia and friend.
Yeah,
Me too.
Fia came to Korea because of a friend, and Naomi came to Korea because of a friend too. But I came to Korea because I followed Naomi, and Sanya came here because of K-pop, I guess.
No.
And K-pop.
And
Scholarship
K-pop
and
maybe.
K-pop. So, how about the next question?
So what tip do you have to life abroad away from home?
Tips to live abroad. Because we both, like the four of us, like they come from the same country and we come from the same country. We have different tips and I guess different hacks.
I think it's
So-
stopped.
Wait,
guys, there's somebody ask a question. Which K-pop
Wait,
group
stop.
do you like?
Well, you're more into that
No,
now.
the BAP.
BAP. I used to like Beast a lot, but now it's Highlights.
For me, like now I'm not into K-pop at all. But,
No.
but maybe
No.
for now, maybe the Day6. But before, I used to like Beast as well and EXO.
Don't Chinky, girl. Yeah.
She's like,
I'm the old one.
Fia is the oldest.
Before
Yeah.
your split, there was like Neurotic and almost Sorry.
It's working good.
Yeah. Okay, 계속 진행해 주세요.
Next question. Oh wait,
So-
we have not
wait.
done the tips and life hacks
Yeah.
to live abroad in Korea. So maybe you want to start, Fia?
So, as being the Muslim in Korea, of course, is the food. So that was a big actual problem for me, especially the meat production. So I think the first tip is get as much food as you can, and whenever you're talking to your parents, every time cry out for them to send the food for you, because it's the most important thing. And actually, like that's the point, I think. So that is really important.
Food. Food is very important.
important.
Okay. We're actually reading the comments live, so any
Sorry.
questions you have, just 댓글 남아주세요.
정민 언니 다시 지금 이태원이에요. 지금 당장 와요.
If you guys are in Itaewon, come to Kurban
Yeah.
Cafe. We're doing our
Oh,
live
let's
here.
introduce what we're having now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe you want to do the introduction. The
Yeah, he's
expert
the
is here.
expert.
So right now we are in the Kervan Cafe, which is actually the Turkish
Doesn't know.
brunch. So, and we're right now having like traditional Turkish tea, which is over here. Yep, it's a traditional black, really black tea, and traditionally you drink it hot. And we also have a baklava over here, and can you see it or not? So
It's really sweet.
It's super sweet. It's really nice. It's actually consistent. It's actually made from the layers of the wheat and the pistachio inside, and also contains walnut too, with a lot of honey. So it's really good. So if you're nearby here, you can stop, and we have actually we'll have a tea together.
Wait, there's another question. 오늘 화장하는데 몇 시간 걸렸나요?
25 minutes.
1시간?
1시간. What is that? 1시간.
Because when 화장할 때 약간 동영상 같이 I watch like videos when I do my makeup. So like while I'm doing it, then I stop and I watch and I concentrate and I keep on doing it again. So that's me.
For me, 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
I've never spent a lot of time for makeup.
Me, it depends. If I'm in rush, I can do in 15 minutes and 10. But if I have more time, I can do 2 hours. But if I'm actually just regularly, like maybe about the same as a new car, I can just turn out, some TV shows or sitcoms about 25 minutes and can just do all that minutes. So it depends on my mood. And of course, makeup could be different, right?
That's right.
So
How
sometimes
about today? How long did it take you to do today?
20 minutes.
나만 걸었네.
Yeah. Me. You always take so slow. I take a shower and come out and you still like,
Oops. Okay, continuing the tips and life hacks. So we ended Fia's life hack with bringing a lot of food from your home country. So Naomi, do you want to share some life hacks that you have? And Naomi's in her 4th year, by the way. 4학년 senior. So she should be the wisest, I guess.
no. But I feel like since if you're in a foreign country, the best tip is to give. Like, because this is a foreign country, it's no way it's home. So there's something that you have to give up and some things that you can bring from home. But I definitely feel that if you like let go some things and accept the new culture, that it'll be definitely easier for you to adapt to that new culture.
역시 wise. Very wise and very boring answer. But yeah, it's true. Not everyone is the same, I guess, from your own country. So I guess you gotta adapt.
Well, for me personally, because I used to like be sick a lot, so the best tip for foreigners especially, bring a lot of medicines here. Because first of all, it's quite expensive here. Second, you can match every medicine in Korea to your body, so that's why
Yeah, because
just
it's
bring
made
everything.
for Koreans.
And for
So-
me personally, I feel that Korean medicines are quite weak. So
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm like a strong woman.
How about you?
And for me, like because foreigners, like if Korean people they see foreigners, they'll be like, "Whoa, you're foreign. Whoa, you're white," and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to approach you because you're."
None of us
Yeah.
is white
None
here.
None of us
are white here.
But we don't. Obviously, we don't look Korean, I guess, except her, except like both
No,
of them.
Sanya.
Everyone, like every person that we've met through this trip has said like, "Are you Korean?" to Sanya.
Yeah.
So she's
I'm 100% Kazakh. I don't have any Korean blood.
so my tip is to try to approach like Korean people first, because Korean people are not as open-minded as foreigners, I guess. And they're really shy, they're very introverted, and yeah, if you're shy and introverted, I guess you won't have friends in Korea. No, I'm just joking.
We have a question.
We have questions.
Questions. Yeah.
한국에서 어디가 제일 좋았나요? Which place in Korea did you like the most?
Itaewon.
Itaewon freedom.
Forever and ever. Like, no, really, actually, I love Itaewon because it's kind of really diverse here. And you can find a lot of really good food. I'm a really foodie person, so you can find a lot of different occasions around, like exception, yeah. I love. So if you have any question, if you want to try something, go for me. I can actually recommend a lot of places that you can go.
Halal places.
For sure.
Here
For
is
sure.
halal. This place is halal.
Yeah, it's halal as well. Actually, one of the first certified companies, the caravan. So definitely give it a try. It's really nice, and it's actually something new for you too. So for sure. So Itaewon is my favorite place where I love to go. Yeah. And maybe Sunday.
Sunday?
Maybe not sure. Yeah, sometimes.
There's something wrong with the Wi-Fi. It's stopped, right?
Okay.
Why?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
And now, maybe Sanya. Sorry, we're having some internet problems.
Sorry.
But Korea has the best Wi-Fi in the world, so we love you, Korea.
For me, the best place in Korea, to be honest, I'm not the person who actually travel a lot and go out a lot. I prefer to stay in the dormitory and just be alone. But like during our tambang, we went to Busan, so it was my first time outside the Seoul. So I'm actually really thinking, yes, it was my first time outside the Seoul. So I was really happy to see the Pada because it was actually my second time when I actually saw the ocean. So it's like happiest moment ever. Thank you, LJ.
LG, we love you.
How about you?
Me?
Myeongdong.
No. Okay, we work in Myeongdong, so we all hate Myeongdong, I guess.
Is it
And
working?
yeah.
Stop, I guess. Again.
no, you stop during my questions. You stop during my answer. That means no one can hear my answer.
It's really bad.
I'm gonna come back.
It's really bad situation.
It's fine here.
Oh
sorry.
no. Oh no.
Just continue.
Okay.
Go!
Oops. I really like Hongdae as well, and I like shopping. So
You do?
yeah, I like shopping.
you?
I like window
Do you?
shopping.
That is true. That is
Eye
true.
shopping.
I love eye
Eye
shopping, and I really like looking at new stuff and new clothes, but I always don't have the nerve to buy them because I'm cheap and I'm Chinese. So I really like Hongdae, and I just like Hongdae for shopping. Yeah, that's about it. Cause I'm like Sanya too. We don't really go out. We just stay at home and rest and sleep and Netflix.
Netflix is life.
How about you?
Netflix and chill. For me, I really like Samcheongdong and Dongdaemun-yaksa Gumwon. That is like my favorite places. So
Cool.
yeah, that's all.
We have a
boring.
request. 할랄 이야기도 해주세요.
Okay, so our halal encyclopedia.
Sophia is the only Muslim in our team.
But she's also our halal
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. So you wanna explain halal to our friends here?
And viewers.
So just basically explain what is halal is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Short.
Short Wikipedia style.
Okay, so in case the halal, basically halal is actually it's not only just for the Muslim. Of course, it was actually written in the Quran, which is actually the holy book of Muslims. But the halal is same as a kosher. If you heard about that, kosher it's actually from the Jewish too. What is actually lawful, what is actually can be is clean as well, and halal could be everything, not only food. So the point of a halal is that, for example, it's not only for the Muslims people, but not Muslims too. It's not only Turkish food or Pakistani food or Arabic food, but it also could be the Korean halal food too, which you can try actually one too, where we went. It was actually really nice.
Maybe you can show pictures of like.
Oh yeah, it actually was really interesting because I'm not really familiar with the Korean food because mostly they're not halal because mostly they're made from the pork, which actually forbidden for me to eat. But basically, I really like it actually Korean food, which was halal. So halal food is actually you can eat it. You can just
It's
try
actually
it.
not only for Muslims. It's actually made for everyone, and it's a more healthier and cleaner option compared to what you usually have. It's more prepared in a more how to say, clean way and more specific way. So
It's
when
my
you-
say not like not specific, like more like was looking into the how they was preparing the
Yeah.
product. So for example, from the beginning till the end. Like for example, usually for the cow meat, like for the beef, usually we don't really know what was beef doing before slaughtering, right? Like what it was with her. But in the halal standards, we actually take a look what she was eating, how was her welfare was, how was her health. She actually was like saying not like mad cow or anything like this, like So we was actually checking all this product, like we was checking what she was eating as well, because whatever what this animal is eating is gonna come to our too, because it's gonna stay on her meat. So this is gonna be actually like how to say, what kind of like a virus gonna go to you too. So that's the point of halal. So we check everything, what even animal eating, how you actually grow, for example, that kind of plane or anything like this. So that is the point. Is so when you're gonna eat the food halal, you will be for sure know that it's actually clean. That's the point of halal products. So it could be anything.
Yay.
Except pork.
No pork.
No pork, unfortunately. No pork.
Okay. So shall we continue our questions with
Is there no any question? Okay.
there is not any questions.
how did you learn your Korean? So a very, very, very important question, because Naomi here is our Korean 담당자.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that she's Korean.
No. Yeah.
Technically, please, technically, if you think Naomi is Korean, please write a comment saying that she's Korean.
No, I'm not Korean.
She's
like-
Korean. Yeah,
You
just
can write
like-
Jasmine Ju, it's okay.
Yeah, she got actually a nickname in the training, LG training, Minju. So yeah. So Naomi, how did you learn your Korean?
You can take it in Korean too.
Korean.
Basically, I really think pronunciation is really important.
Oh yeah.
Like pronunciation is the most important when you're learning the new language. So the last time when I learned Korean, I couldn't say anything because I was afraid that my pronunciation was bad. So I would always watch dramas or like movies, Korean dramas or movies, or listen to music to understand like how they pronounce words and how they use phrases. So in a more casual way, not like book language.
So watching dramas, listening to music is the easiest way to learn
But I
Korean.
feel like our generation had really good dramas.
Yeah.
Dream High, Boys Over Flowers,
Full House.
That is the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone started there.
Yeah.
Full House,
Boys
Rain.
Rain. My love.
Lee Min-ho.
Oh.
That's
Anya.
not Rain song.
I don't even know. Sorry.
And for me, the Boys of Flowers always will be Hana Yori Dango. That's the best one. Hana Yori Dango. You know?
Japanese.
Japanese one.
Oh.
Original one. Domyoji. Not Gujinpyo. Domyoji.
Pia was a Korean
Yes.
fan, Japanese fan. She liked Japanese stuff. She anime. She otaku. Yeah. Pia. Oh wait, we will do Pia last.
You can actually just skip me. You just can skip me.
Sanya, how did you learn your Korean?
For me, I think my Korean is not that good because basically everything that I know came because of the practicing with all the Koreans that I met so far. Like starting from the Arba and then in the school and different classes with Koreans. So I basically started there. But for me, I don't know any 문법 or vocabulary at all. But it's basically because of my face. Everyone thinks that I'm good in Korean. So
You are.
no,
Reading Korean.
face and my pronunciation maybe, and that's it. I don't know anything at all. But basically, yeah, for foreigners, keep practicing more with Koreans because that is the main point of improving the language.
So, 풀하우스 너무 옛날 드라마 아닌가요?
맞아요.
really old drama.
I told you I'm the old one.
옛날 사람.
She's the oldest in our group. She's 93.
You don't reveal her.
It's supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to be a secret.
No. It's because of the internet.
Ah.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
continue.
Anyway, Pia 사랑해.
How about Nicole? Nicole has really good Korean too.
No,
In a-
compare. Like we're sisters. If you guys didn't know, boom.
Bro, my mind.
Boom. We're sisters. So compared to her, my Korean level is really low, but it's better than
Then mine.
well that. And like I lived in Korea for like 2 years already as well. So I think
Practice makes
yeah.
perfect.
Like before we came to Korea, me and her, we actually went to tuition center Hagwon in Malaysia for a year. Yeah, yeah, we went to a Hagwon for 1 year, and we learned, and we used to study in like high school with some Korean people as well. So maybe that kind of sparked the interest of coming to Korea and also learning the language. So
I'll
I
just
guess
switch
that
that to data.
and
Just continue.
okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
But I love you. Okay, I was talking about how I learned Korean. First of all, Hagwon, and and before Hagwon, also dramas, and also me and her used to study in an international school, and there are like a bunch of Koreans as well. That's why I learned how to speak Konglish.
Konglish?
Try. Hi, my name is Nicole. Today we are doing a Facebook Live.
Izi 아니야. Is. My professor was always like, is. So it's good to know. It's really nice.
Really nice.
That's mine, sorry. That's mine, sorry.
So I learned how to do that because I study with Koreans. And also coming to Korea, we learn Korean, like basic Korean in school. So yeah,
So
that's
she's
my
better.
life.
Grande.
Okay. Lastly, Arfia.
We can just pass me because I don't know Korean. I'm living here for 3 years and I barely speak Korean. So my Korean is still 안녕하세요, 안녕히 가세요, 안녕히 계세요. I'm still confusing with this stuff. So you can see I'm really bad in Korean. So
Something which is enough for Alba.
yeah.
Fia 할 수 있어. Everybody, Fia 화이팅 댓글 남아주세요.
감사합니다.
So next question.
Next question is,
Any questions from the
how did you
Facebook Live?
live in Korea as a Muslim?
Yeah.
Next question is for the Fia.
Only Fia because she's the only Muslim in our group, and we are sorry.
No, actually, living as a Muslim in Korea
Living
is
as a Korean.
like living as Muslim in Korea is quite easy. It's not that hard. It's actually Korean is real hospitality people, and it's quite nice. Just only issue with me was a little bit with the food, but basically it's actually really easy. And maybe I was quite lucky because the university where I actually enrolled, it was Sejong University, where it's actually big, the highest number of Muslims. So, and our actual university was supporting Muslims too. So I think it's quite good. And we actually had the halal food there too in the canteen. So it actually was much easier for me to find the food in the first years. But right now, Koreans become more open-minded and actually warm welcoming for all nations and all religions too. So I don't really actually was facing any difficulties in the beginning and now. So I think it's quite nice. So it's not that hard. Of course, you have to learn a lot about the food and ingredients in Korea. So if you want to find some halal food in case, but basically it's okay. I love it.
Me too.
Okay, so we got a few comments saying Fia 화이팅 for your Korean. So
Thank you so much.
Come on. 너무
인태 오빠 안녕.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
We're not leaving. We're just saying bye
For you. Especially.
for you. You're special. Okay. Okay. Next. Next.
Next question is, what kind of a culture shock have you faced in Korea? That's interesting.
Sweet. So, you want to go from the weakest to the strongest, or you want to go?
Let's go with the weakest to the strongest. I think
What's
that's
the
much fun.
weakest?
I don't think there's a
everybody's
weak.
scared. Like if you speak another language, especially in the theater, everybody just look at you, especially on my face.
맞아.
Because like I look Korean and I kind of supposed to speak Korean, but when I speak either Russian or English, like especially like ajumas just start staring at me. I feel
We
awkward.
stare back. So we stare back.
Yeah.
And also in the theater, when the first time I came, people kept hitting me on my shoulder. I don't know why. And I just turned around. I wanted to say sorry. But by the time I turned around, they were already far away.
So it's not only us that experience this. Like there's one time where our professor said it. Remember the psychology professor? He
Yeah.
said, Korean people hit us so much, and you don't even say sorry. But I'm always sorry for everything.
Tamara?
Yeah. So yeah, stop hitting us.
No, I think
And
it's like, it has been a habit already. Like all of us are already accustomed to it. So like, they just hit me and I just walk away too.
We just hit back.
But I still feel
What?
awkward when everybody stares.
Wouldn't mean it.
오른 미래 바로 LG다.
몰라.
Okay, next culture shock. Like we can just we all can relate to these kind of culture shocks. So, the second one I got is like spitting, I guess, on the ground. Spitting? What?
What?
Oh.
Like spitting.
Oh.
Like especially male.
Like-
Girl. No, it's maybe because you're a small cloud, that's why they're spitting a lot.
Yeah, but in other countries, it's not as common.
It is common. Have you been in China?
Yes, but we don't live in China. Like in our countries, it's not as common.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a culture shock because there was this girl that spit in the elevator once.
Yeah.
In elevator?
Yeah.
Yo!
And there was one
that's
time I was
disgusting.
walking on the street, and then the other street in front of me, he was like walking, then he was like, then I was like right behind him, so I was like, whoa.
Okay. For me, what's actually a really fun fact is like we're from Kazakhstan, so we're nearby to Russia, and a lot of people say like Russian is one of the like drinking country, like all the world. Like we drink a lot of like vodka, and all this stuff. But the funniest thing is like when I came to Korea, and I have a Korean friends too at first, so we went to the I went to the music club like Bank, and they actually have an MTs. And at first I went to the MT, I was so shocked because we have so bunch of soju, and I never saw that how much Koreans can drink. And even in the Chukchalang festival also, they drink so much. And when I started to have an alba, every time we go to the fishing, they drink a lot.
We work together, by the way.
Yeah. So, and he's drinking. So, so the point is like I was so surprised that like people like in Korea they drink much more than actually Russians do. Like being honest, like the alcohol culture.
Korean
Yeah.
people, you're doing something right, I guess. You drink alcohol for breakfast, dinner, and
Yeah.
So yeah, drinking culture is one of biggest culture shocks because we are from Muslim countries and we don't have drinking culture. And I guess like
We actually
Muslim
from
background.
Muslim. I have a Muslim background, but anyway, like Kazakhstan is really diverse. We have 100 ethnics, and we were influenced by Russia like really long time. So we have a drinking culture too. It's quite strong too, but not as strong as in Korea. Like really not that strong like Korea. It was really surprising for me at first.
So we have stories. If you ask, all of us have like stories of drunk people.
Yeah.
So you guys want to share that, or should we just?
Skip.
I don't drink.
we all halal.
But the one point I like about the Korea is that like people when they're drunk, they actually the policemen, they're actually taking them up and they actually
bring
them
them
home. It's actually really nice because we don't have this policy in Kazakhstan at all. Like if the person is drunk, he'll be just late till the morning and no one give a damn about him. So like, but in Korea it's not like that. It's actually really nice. That's why.
Korean people, you the best.
Let's go next.
And one more thing is, which is the most
weird situation that happens with all of us is people who come to you on the street.
It's only for foreigners.
Only for foreigners.
It's only for
Do you want to
foreigners.
wear the hanbok?
They will ask the first question. They will ask you, 저기요,
여기
혹시
학생이죠?
학생이죠? 외국인이죠? 어디에서 왔어요? And then they'll take you and they run away. No, I'm just kidding. They kidnap you. No, I'm just kidding.
I actually had a situation when one Ajuma came to me and asked about like where I go, where do I go, and then she said like, oh, you have really good stars. I see that you will have success in 1 year. Like, let's go with me. I was like, what the? I was just start speaking Russian because usually when I start speaking Russian, everybody starts to be afraid.
Do you guys know how Russian sounds like? First of all, guys, it's like.
It's not that scary.
Yeah, it actually sounds really nice. Come
You're
on.
actually kind.
Yeah. Introduce yourself in Russian, please.
In Russian? Привет, меня зовут Альфия, и я из Казахстана. Я говорю на русском языке. Да-да-да.
Да.
Серьезно.
Da means yes.
Нет.
Means no.
Нет.
Нет means no. And серьезно means are you serious?
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
like quick Russian lesson from us.
Yep.
Привет.
Привет.
Привет. And actually, the most cultural shock was for me is, I think for all of us, is where's trash and beans, people? How is yeah, like every time I have to put all my surrogate in my bag, so it will be much easier if we at least put little, at least 2, 3, trash bins around one area. That's why.
Yeah. Like we understand you recycle and things, but like at least have more recycling bins, I guess, because it's really hard to find the trash bag. And if we go, like at the end of the day, if you empty our bag, there will be like wrappers and everything in the bottom of the bag.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross, but I know it's good for the environment. But it's still kind of gross.
So please, it's a bit
Please
more
make
trash
trash
bins.
bins.
But there's no one here that actually has this trash problem. So.
And I think another really most one was, for me, basically, is actually the metrosexual of the Koreans, man.
Really?
Yeah, like the makeups. Because in Kazakhstan, like, we don't really do the makeup, guys. They even cannot put the
Yeah.
lip balms. Their lips like, no.
They're men.
Yeah, I'm men.
Men.
Sanamjan. No. But in Korea, it's fine. Like, they can do the eyebrows. They can put like sun, like sunblock or some kind of, the fusion, even like lip tints, cushions or something like this. So,
But
it's
that's
okay.
like self-care.
Is it actually? I actually really welcome for that. I really like it that guys here actually take care of them because I don't really think that guys should be a little bit handsome and monkey. That's what we say in Kazakhstan. Like in Kazakhstan, we have the word like guys should be a little bit handsome and monkey. It's gross. They don't even do anything with their face. So that's why, like,
Guys, you better look better than the monkey.
you look even better than girls. Being honest, like,
They look better than us.
yeah. That's why. So we spent like about 20 minutes for this.
So, yeah. And
But I think like overall we actually like Korea. Maybe you can share what reasons you like about Korea. Like any
can I
tips?
start first before anyone takes my idea? Because
Okay, go.
I really like it because it's very convenient. First of all, it's very, very convenient. Taxi will come to you within 2 or 3 days. And in our
One
country,
day.
1 day. In our country, it takes like 5 years. It takes like 5 years. So yeah, it's very convenient. There's xiaochai everywhere. And it brings you everywhere. You want to go to like heaven, hell, you can just come to Korea and take the xiaochai.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. It's really convenient. I really like it.
For me, I think Korea is really safety. So,
Safe.
so
Korea is
like,
very
it's
safe.
really safe. So because I'm the youngest one in the family, and for my parents it was really hard to send me here alone because I was only 17 when they came here. So like for me, I feel really safe here. I can even go out at like 11 or even like 12 in the midnight, so, and I will be fine. Like nobody will just stare at me or go after me. So I think Korea is the best for the safety.
baton pass. So we actually got like a question.
통역해줄까? So 이분은 지금 니콜은 말한 게
왜?
한국이 좋은 점이 엄청 편리하다.
우리 다 같이 한국어 한번 도전해 볼까요? 왜냐면
한국어로 얘기해야 할까?
왜냐면 우리 다 약간 어느 정도 할 수 있는데 맨날 민주래. 나오미만 우리 도와주셔서 나오미만 한국어를 할 수 있다고 생각을 해요. 그래서
아닙니다, 여러분. 다 할 수 있어요.
맞아요.
안 돼요.
맞아요. 알피아 빼고 장난이에요. She can Korean, but very basic.
Super basic.
다시 얘기해볼까?
한국에는 장점?
한국이 살면 좋은 점.
좋은 점? 너무 편하고 convenient해.
컨비니언트 영어잖아.
편의점.
편리해요.
편리하다.
왜냐면 택배도 하루에 받을 수 있고
하루만에 받고.
지하철은 어디 타고 싶어도 탈 수 있어요.
어디 가도 탈 수 있다고.
맞아요. 지역 가고 싶으면 거기도 탈 수 있고 하늘 가고 싶으면 거기도 탈 수 있고 뭐 장난 쪽 조크 야 그냥 너무 편해요. 한국에서 사는데 마이크 어디 있어? 마이크
저한테는 한국에서 너무 안전한다고 생각해요. 왜냐면 저 한국에서 왔을 때 17살이었는데 그리고 가족에서 막내였는데 그래서 엄마한테 너무 힘들었어요. 그 여기
17살
엄마도 너무 힘들었고 저 여기 처음에 왔을 때 근데 한국에서 너무 안정해서 저 밤에도 나갈 때 아무렇지 않을 거고 그냥
보내줬어.
그냥 산책할 수 있어요. 그 밤에도 낮에도 뭐 언제든지 너무 안전하게 생각해요. 그래서
맞아요. 안전합니다.
에이 그래서 한국 짱.
또
My Korean is really bad, so sorry.
오늘
I'm gonna get last one.
오케이. 난 다음.
Advanced Korean. 아니야, advanced 아니야, 그냥 Korean.
아니라고. 아니라고.
지금은 민주 타임.
그만해.
좋아하구만.
저는 한국이 사람들이 너무 좋아요. 이게 한 번만 다가가면 이렇게 계속 이렇게 친하게 되게 따뜻하게 대해주고 사람들이 너무 좋은 것 같아요. 너무 그 외국인이라는 이미지를 떠나서 친구로서 되게 잘 대해주고 맨날 또 동생이면은 또 맨날 밥 사주고 뭐 되게 좋은 것 같아요.
밥 사줘서 좋구만.
아니라고. 나도 밥 산다고.
근데
나도 밥 산다고.
그런데 오미는 한국어를 할 수 있어서 그럴 수 있는데 우리 다 영어를
좀 해봐. 해봐. 해보면은 알아.
그래도 한국에서 사람들 너무 따뜻한 것
따뜻한
같아요.
것 같아.
왜냐면 저도 처음에 왔을 때 여기 완전 혼자였는데
완전
그때 완전 그때 아니야 그때 그 겨울 방학 때 여기 한국에서 혼자였어요. 근데 저 겨울에 생일이요. 그래서 그때 18살 생일 때 저 혼자였는데 18살 생일. 근데 그때 한국인 언니 한 명이었는데 그 언니가 저한테 그냥 와주셔서 너무
그냥 생일 챙겨줬어?
네. 잘 챙겨줬고 그래서 그때 그냥 엄청
감동 받았어?
감동?
울었어?
울었지. 그때 그냥 혼자였는데 갑자기 언니가 와줘서 그냥
맞아. 너무 따뜻해.
언니가 밥 사줄게. 감사합니다.
마지막 한국어로
희아는 이건 진짜 도전이에요. 진짜 도전.
한국어.
Challenge. It's okay.
The
We
best
are
thing
challengers.
about Korea. What is the best thing you like about Korea in Korean? 이 정도 하면
파이팅이라고 해주세요.
한국어는 좋아하는데 저희는 크리에이티브 사람이에요. 크리에이티브? 크리에이티브. 크리에이티브 사람이에요. 그러면 진짜 좋아요. 여기는 이제 아트? 아니면 예술 많이 있어요. 그러면 디자인도 많이 있었는데 진짜 좋아요. Like I like it because like I like it because it's actually a lot of talented and gifted people around. So it's actually really interesting to learn. I really like it. 감사합니다. 미안해요.
박수. 희한테 박수. 네, 우리
또 질문이 있나요? 저희한테 질문이 있으면은 댓글로 달아주세요.
Tara. So Tara.
저 있나요?
그동안 차 좀 마실게요.
Is there anything you want to talk about, like in your life in Korea?
I don't know.
Tell us about it. Tell about culture, beauty culture.
Because now
Well, like K-pop culture is really different too compared to other countries. Korean people are so K-pop, like the kids.
Oh yeah.
Like
The fans are really
Crazy.
good at doing what they do. But I think it's
Crazy. Yeah. The crazy fact is the
ticketing.
ticketing. Because
하늘
Like-
티켓팅 많이 했구나.
한 번만 했는데 근데 it was not even a
Okay.
K-pop. It was not even a K-pop group. It was
Then what?
Ed So it was so crazy. Like all tickets were sold in 1 minute. So also.
Same with the classes.
Oh yeah.
When you do the registration, it's
수강
same.
신청 is the hell. We will have 수강 신청 on Monday. So
Monday.
please wish us good luck.
파이팅.
파이팅.
수강 신청 파이팅.
다들 했나요? 수강 신청.
이태원 할랄 맛집 추천.
이태원 할랄 맛집. 저희가 얼마 전에 인터뷰 갔다 왔는데 이들하고 한식인데 할랄식 한식이에요. 그래서 맛은 똑같았고 그냥 맛이 똑같았어요. 근데 할랄 방식으로만 준비된 음식이라서 되게 그냥 아무 때나 평소 가서 먹을 수 있을 것 같아요. 한국에 뭐 이태원에 오면 한식 땡기면 거기로 가도 괜찮을 것 같아요.
Halal food is everywhere here. Actually.
여기 다 할랄 표시라고 되어 있는데 인증된 곳은 거기가 있거든요.
Come to Itaewon, you can explore. They have so many interesting
할랄
places.
가이즈도 있고요. 할랄 가이즈 진짜
할랄
맛있어요.
가이즈 진짜 할랄 진짜
추천.
맛있어요.
최고.
뉴욕.
Oh, yeah.
New York
이번.
street food.
이번. Halal guys is actually from New York, I guess, but they are not officially certified. But everything they do is halal.
They use halal meat, they use the halal preparation.
halal sauce.
Yeah.
They're going for self-certifying.
Yeah.
So it's really good, and apparently the line in
New York
it goes
for it.
around
The corner, around the block.
around the block, and it was originally a food truck. So it's really cool, and it's really good. And 사장님 is so nice.
The Korean franchise owner,
Yeah.
he used to work in Lehman Brothers. It's like a really big financial company.
That one.
The whiskers down.
Yeah, but he was still there. He came back to Korea because he wanted to live in Korea, and he got the franchise because he actually really liked halal guys when he was working in Lehman Brothers. So interesting fact about him. It's like halal guys promotion here. But halal guys is really good. 진짜 맛있어요.
Itaewon.
There is
there's one
Itaewon in
Itaewon,
Gangnam.
and one is
강남.
Gangnam.
호점이 2개 있는데 하나는 이태원에 있고 강남 가면 또 있어요.
Or
Halal guys cook. What?
or if you want to try the Turkish food, actually go to Caravan because
Caravan.
there is a lot of different spots and locations all over the Seoul.
코엑스도
Coex,
있고
Gangnam,
이태원도
Itaewon.
있고
There is even like
카르반
Mango.
터키시 음식.
yeah, bakery and the coffee. So we are actually currently in the coffee shop of the caravan, but there is also a bakery and the restaurant itself. So
For sure, give it a try.
한번 먹어보세요. 할랄 음식은 무슬림 사람만
여기 좀 보여줄까?
보여주세요.
Should we show them the
showtime.
Yeah.
It's showtime.
여기도 한번 보여드릴게요. 여기 다 터키시 과자들이에요. 아까 먹은 거는 이거였어요. 터키시 아이스크림도 있고요. 콘도 많고 차도 있고 여기 터키시식 찻잔이에요. 되게 예쁘죠? 이게 뜨거운 차 넣는데 여기 위에 잡아가지고 차를 마신 거예요. 다들
질문이 생겼습니다.
질문 생겼어요.
What's
가장
the most difficult thing to learn in Korean?
Bye.
In English?
야, 서우 언니 영어해주셔서 너무너무 감사합니다.
포장해줄게요, 언니.
So, the most difficult thing to learn about Korean, first of all, learning a language itself is really hard. 그냥 언어 배우면 힘들죠.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation is really hard, and also Sanya said vocabulary.
문법이랑 위 제일 힘들어요.
Pronunciation.
Sia는 yeah.
I don't feel the difference. Like when I hear the words, I don't feel actually different when they pronounce them because you have so many actually. Like for example, with D, we have a t. Like I don't actually feel the difference. Like 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 and yeah, for me. So for me it's basically the same. So it's kind of hard for me to learn because whatever I hear, I can hear like maybe I know the word, but maybe it was written differently, pronounced different, so it may have a different meaning, but I understood in a different way. So that's actually was the difficulty for me, and it still is difficult. It's why it's kind of hard for me to learn Korean because of the pronunciation and the words. So that's what I'm suffering with.
Okay, and we can skip Naomi because she's Korean.
Yeah.
Awesome. What is your hardest thing?
피아 발음이 그렇게 어렵나요?
아니, 아사냐 얘기했어. 문법.
Yeah, like for me, basically, even though I kind of can speak Korean, but I always lack of words, so I cannot like say sentence by itself, like full sentence or full like
Solution.
text.
Solution. 드라마 많이 보세요.
드라마나 친구 저
네.
친구를
통해서 대화를 많이 하세요.
친구 없나요?
네.
she can.
어려운 건 없어요, 민주 씨가. 아, 나오미
있다고 배웠을 때 있다고 드라마 엄청 많이 봤는데 드라마 통해서 많이 배웠는데 그 보는 거는 너무 재미로 본 것도 많지만 그냥 가끔 그냥 배우려고 볼 때도 많았어요. 그래서 시간이 엄청 걸렸죠. 한 시간이요.
1시간을 배웠습니다.
1년 내내 드라마 계속 꾸준히 보고 친구들 이렇게 보고 친구들이랑 대화하는 게 더 중요한 것 같아요. 이게 보고 듣고 하면은 말이 안 나오잖아요. 그래서 친구를 통해서 이렇게 대화하면은 좀 더 스무트한 대화를 되겠죠?
이렇게 라이브
저희가 끝내보려고 해요.
이렇게
여러분 재밌게 보셨나요?
감사합니다.
봐줘서 라이크 해줘서 너무 감사합니다.
너무 재밌게
I want to be
보셔서.
사진. 서울이 감사합니다. I want to meet you. I want to meet you.
재밌게
Thank you so much for your
재밌게
time.
보셔서 감사합니다. 이제 우리 날아갈게요.
Let's fly away. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.